Well, hi again, everybody. Thanks for joining me again today, and a special thanks to my new subscribers who have signed up. Yeah, I know it's been a couple months since I did a video. To be honest, I was kind of struggling for subject matter. It was kind of a frustrating experience, and then I thought, wait a minute. How about doing a topic on frustration? You seem to be having a lot of that lately. Yeah, well, it's true. In these videos, I'd try to be positive and upbeat as much as possible, but, the reality is it's just not like that always. There are certain things that movements I've tried to do over and over and over again to get better, to recover from the stroke. And frankly, they're just not working. Maybe one day they'll work, but after it's been 5 years now since I had the stroke, and use of my right hand is very limited still, and frankly, it's really frustrating. Somebody said that frustration doesn't come from the things that you absolutely cannot do. For example, I'm not frustrated that I can't fly like Superman because I can't. Frustration comes from things that I can almost do. And I have had a significant improvement in my right arm and my right hand that I notice when I go to do things that the affected hand wants to cooperate, wants to join in and work on stuff, that it just starts moving on its own. The problem is that there's no real dexterity there, so it can't help very much. So it seems very frustrating. On the one hand, it's like I'm getting back to normal on some things, and in other ways, it seems like it's taking forever and getting nowhere. Well, that's part of the challenge of this whole recovery thing. It doesn't go consistently, it doesn't go smoothly, it doesn't go according to the schedule. Traumatic brain injuries are difficult. They have kind of their own schedule, and you can help them along, but you can't force them. That only makes things worse, which, ironically, can lead to more frustration. But I don't know. Being aware of it helps me a lot, knowing that it's frustrating for me to almost be able to use my right hand to do things, to almost have enough energy to get out more, to almost feel like a normal person again. I know I'm getting closer. And I look back on the past year. Right now, it's early January 2024. I look back on the past year, and I have made a lot of progress, and I acknowledge that. And I'm so grateful for it. There was quite a few accomplishments last year. Um, my first public speaking engagements, I did a couple last year. And right at the end of the year, I had an opportunity to visit this monthly stroke group meeting that I've started going to. But I went on my own. My wife was out of town, and so I had to drive myself over there and participate and drive home. Frankly, I wasn't sure if I'd have the energy for that. I was a little bit nervous about being on my own, but I made it there just fine. I was okay, if a little nervous. Made it back home and realized I had been out on my own for over 3 hours, which probably to you doesn't seem like a lot. But to me, I think my previous record was a little under an hour. So to get out, that's really nice. That's really nice, and that's the sort of thing that helps me deal with the frustrations that I experience in other areas. So I'm hoping that 2024 will continue to be just as productive. I hope I'll get other opportunities to speak. I'm kind of working on this whole notion of what does recovery really mean for people, not just from stroke recovery, but recovery from any kind of major life incident. So once again, I want to thank you for joining me today. I want to welcome everybody who has signed on, and I hope you'll tell your friends, and be sure to leave me comments, send me emails. And I look forward to recording another new episode in the near future. Certainly in less time than the 2 months it's taken to get me to this one. So thanks again, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.